If you're around insecure people, it bleeds on you. Like, you're going to absorb what other people are. And if you're the most confident person in the room, it's probably not a good thing. Research shows people in law enforcement are perceived to be highly confident. And one of the reasons they believe it is because they're decision makers. I've been around very steady people, confident people, I suppose. I've never seen anyone or heard anybody talk about it. Ever. I've never heard anybody in the circle of where I was, whether it's former SEALs, U.S. Secret Service, I've never heard anyone talk about it. And I think one of the secrets is they don't talk about it. They don't think about it. They don't give it that much life. I just are. So I think that's one secret where people they think about it so much. And I think it goes back to what we're saying initially, like, stop overanalyzing. Just be you. Just do. But now if you're looking at confident people with things that I notice traits amongst confident people or steady people, they have a good circle around them, meaning they're very aware and meticulous of who's around them and who they associate with. Because if you're around insecure people, it bleeds on you. Like, you're going to absorb what other people are. And if you're the most confident person in the room, it's probably not a good thing. It's not a good thing. You want to be around people you learn from. It can't just be you're at the top and everybody's looking to you. Your bathtub's going to crack, number one. The other thing I've learned about confidence, research shows people in law enforcement are perceived to be highly confident. And one of the reasons they believe it is because they're decision makers. You make decisions on the spot, everyday life and death decisions, and there's nobody to turn around to be like, hey, can I ask you your opinion on this? What do you think I should do with this guy wielding this knife? Should I shoot? Should I not? Should I pull out the pepper spray? I mean, what would you do in this moment? You'd be dead. So when you're used to making decisions, whether right or wrong, but when you're used to making those decisions and believing in yourself and trusting in yourself that you're making the best decision you can with the information you have at that moment, that builds confidence. Be a decision maker. I think those are the two most important things.
Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. And psychology has a lot to say about how. Let's start with what confidence really is. Psychologists define self-confidence as the belief in your own abilities to succeed in specific situations. Albert Bandura called it self-efficacy, the sense that I can handle this. And according to his research, self-efficacy is built through experience, not through positive thinking or motivational speeches. The first source of confidence is what Bandura called mastery experiences. In simple terms, doing hard things and surviving. Every time you take action, even in a small way, and see that it works, your brain updates its belief about what you can do. That's why real confidence doesn't come from telling yourself, I can do it, but from proving to yourself that you can, through repetition and small wins. The second source is vicarious experiences. In other words, observing others succeed. When you see someone similar to you achieve something, your brain thinks, if they can do it, maybe I can too. That's why role models and mentors are powerful confidence builders. They expand what your mind believes is possible. The third factor is social persuasion, the feedback you get from others. A single encouraging phrase like, you've got this, can shift how your brain perceives difficulty. But the key here is authenticity. False praise doesn't build confidence. Constructive feedback does, especially when it highlights effort and strategy, not just talent. The fourth factor is physiological state, how your body feels. If your heart is racing before a presentation, your brain interprets that signal as fear, unless you reinterpret it. Studies from Harvard University show that simply reframing anxiety as excitement can increase performance and confidence under pressure. It's not about calming down, it's about changing the meaning of what your body feels. So how do you actually develop confidence in everyday life? 1. Start small. Pick something slightly outside your comfort zone and do it repeatedly until it feels natural. Confidence grows through exposure, not avoidance. 2. Focus on competence, not image. The more skilled you become, the less you need to act confident, because your results speak for you. 3. Surround yourself with people who challenge and support you. Confidence thrives in environments that push you but don't punish you. 4. Reframe failure as feedback. Every mistake is data, information your brain uses to refine its map of the world. As Carol Dweck's research on the growth mindset shows, people who view abilities as developable become far more resilient and confident over time. And maybe most importantly, stop waiting to feel ready. Confidence is not the cause of action, it's the result of it. You build it by acting before you feel confident, not after.